Hi and welcome to another video on the Casio CT-X3000. In this video I'm going to be showing you and talking about, first of all, using the USB flash drive. So this just goes into the back of the keyboard where it says to device, and then you press the function button and look for the media menu, press enter, and then it will say mounting, and USB will be flashing in the corner. So while that's doing that, let me just tell you what it can do. You can use the flash drive to load and save data. You can save tone, rhythm, multi-track song recording and MIDI recordings. You can also save and load registration memories and phrase sets as well. So if you do run out of memory space for your registrations or for your phrase pads, then you'll need to get yourself one of these flash drives. When you first put it in, you might need to format it as well. But once it's been formatted and it's ready for use, you should see load on the menu on the screen. And there's also save, delete, rename and format. So first of all, let's load some data in. So put it on load, press enter, decide what it is you want to load. Let's load a registration bank. So we'll press enter. And now it's reading from the flash drive some banks that are already saved on the flash drive. Let's load this one here that says bank number 10. Press enter. Now you can decide where it is you want to load it. So let's load it into bank number 5. Press enter. And because there's some data already there, it's asking, do you want to replace it? You say yes, and now that's done. So to save is very similar. Go to the media menu, press enter. This time go to save, press enter, and again decide what it is you want to save. And it could be everything, or it could just be individual particular types of data. I'm going to save a phrase set. Now I can decide which phrase set I want to save. Let's say number 4. Press enter. And now I can rename it. Using the data wheel, I can change the characters. Or and then once I've got a character, I then can use the left and right buttons to kind of move along the line. So if we wanted to renumber it, let's call it number 2, and then press enter. Are you sure? And now that data has been saved onto the flash drive. So it's useful for the flash drive to be able to save data, but you can't record audio data or audio information. If you wanted to save a recording of your playing or a song that you've recorded, you're going to probably need either an app on your phone or a device like this one. This is a Roland Wave MP3 recorder. So I can record the audio from the keyboard into this device. Although it's got microphones on it, it's better to use a direct line from the keyboard. So you'll need a lead like this one, which has a large jack plug on one end. And this will go into the headphone socket on the back of the keyboard. And then the other end of the cable will have a mini jack like this one. And this will go into the recording device, into the line in, not into the microphone. So let me just set that up for you. So I'm going to unplug, first of all, cable on the back of the keyboard. So this large jack plug goes into the output, and the mini jack goes into the input, like that. Okay, so I've already recorded a song on here on the keyboard, so let's find that song. It's number 32 where I've recorded it. I'm going to press record, and now we're in record mode, but we're not actually recording, we're just going to set the levels. So I'm going to start the song playing. So the song is playing, you can see the measures moving and the beats, and on the recording device the LEDs are moving back and forth, showing there's a signal coming into the recording device. On your keyboard you want to have the volume level pretty much up to maximum, and then adjust the input on the recording device, making sure that it's as strong as possible, but not so that it's bringing this red light on or peaking or going into the red. You want it just below that point. So this looks pretty good. So now we'll press stop. I'm going to press play on this to release this into recording mode, and then press play from the keyboard, and we can see that the signal is coming in. We know something's happening. We're recording the audio from the keyboard into this recording device. And then when the song's finished, we can just press stop on the recording device. So on the Roland, it uses SD cards to save the audio data. So you can take this out of the Roland, put that into your computer, or alternatively here you can connect with a USB cable into the computer, and then you can transfer that file onto the flash drive. So that's something I've already done. So I'm just going to unplug all of this. And reattach the keyboard into the sound system. So on this flash drive, I've taken the file that I recorded from the Roland and transferred it onto the flash drive. It has to be a WAV file or .wav file, and to play it back you hold down the audio button and it will come up with any of the songs, tracks that you've recorded in, and it's called Shadows. And now I can play it back. Press play here. So we're listening to the audio from the flash drive playing back. And that means we can play over the top, we can choose a sound. Okay, so effectively I've created a backing track that's stored on the flash drive. Alternatively, I could actually play the backing track from my recording device. And in order to do that, you'll need a different type of cable. You'll need one that has mini jacks on both ends, like this one. And on the back of the keyboard, you want to look for the audio in socket. And you plug one end of the cable into that socket. And the other end of this cable is going to go into the headphone output. So the signal is coming out of here and into the keyboard. So now I'm going to find the file on here, and we're listening now to the recording from the recording device. And again, we can play over the top. So I hope that's given you a few ideas of how to save data, how to record a song onto a recording device, and then to play it back either using the USB flash drive or using the device itself. So, thanks for watching.